Open the sunroof shades.
Okay.
Close the front sunroof shade.
Okay.
Open the rear sunroof shade.
Okay.
What's going on, everyone? Today we're taking a look at Tesla Model 3 power sunshade with voice activation. So this is what the packaging looks like, and the process is exactly the same as the Model Y one that I showed you very detailed. I'm going to link the video down below. It's exactly the same process, but just this is split in two because the Model 3 has the front panel and the back panel, unlike the Model Y that just has one giant panel. So the wiring and everything is exactly the same. So these are all the brackets that we're going to install. There are some plastic ones we're going to install in the back. The front ones that this will just go and attach. I'll show you what to do. They send you two different pry tools because you may need it, just depending on how much gap you have on the headliner piece. They send you a glove. They send you a warranty card. Shows how to contact them and all of that. And then there are some wiring. So this long wire is the one that we're going to connect it in the back of the OBD port, and then we're going to take it all the way to the top of the car in the front, and this is just the extension cable so that we can connect the front with the back. So this product was sent to us free of charge by Tesstudio to review in our channel today, and if we just put sunshade on their website, you're going to see a lot of different options. So this is not the only option that they have. You have got a simple sunshade, you have got a Model Y retractable one, there is the one with the ambient light and voice activation, and here is the product that we are reviewing today. So this is what you see on the product page. It is $525 right now. Let me show you how you can knock that price by quite a bit. But if we were to just go to buy now here and take it to the next page, they also add shipping, so it doesn't become better, but let me show you how it does become better. So right now you are at $605. When I first saw this product, this was almost $700 without the code, and they weren't giving us a big enough code to even make a difference. So I negotiated with them, pressured them to lower this price, and they were like, okay, we'll give you that code and we will lower the price by, whatever they could. So if we were to put Shiva Tesla here, so SHIVA-TESLA, that is the affiliate code that you get, and hit enter, that drops down to $489.50, including the shipping cost. Now, not gonna lie, this is still kind of on the higher end of this based on our previous reviews of different product, but this is a lot better than the $700 that they were showing me when we first started looking at this product. It's a lot better. This is how you can save, $115 here. They say that it's an expensive product because it has got motors. They gotta ship this out in this large box. They have got a lot of cost for this, so they say this is the best they could do. So I'll let you be the judge if this is good or not, but it's my job to just show you how you can save some money by using the discount code, and this is what the price look like. This is a affiliate code, so we do earn a very small commission at no additional cost to you. We greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let's continue. So I was really excited to just install this and everything, and I ran into a little bit of an issue, but I'm gonna move with the video anyways, but just wanted to clarify that issue. So what happened is maybe I did not clarify to the vendor to send me an Intel 2018 Model 3 plug, which would be a 20-pin connector. They send me an 18-pin connector. This is for the Model 3 Highland, and they send me a 26-pin connector. That is for AMD Model 3s, which, or Model Y, which it fits on the AMD version. My Intel version does not fit, so I don't have the right plug to even power this thing and route it. So this is what I'm gonna do for you all. I am going to show you how to plug this in and route it because I recently did the same process on my Model Y here. If you look at it, I have the same sunshade with the voice assistant over there on my Model Y. So I'm going to show you the process, and this is exactly the same process for Model 3 regardless of what version you have, old, new, whatever. It'll just work. I'm going to show you how to wire this, how to take this from the side and all the way up to the roof, and then I'm going to show you the manufacturer's video on how to actually install this sunshade, which is very, very similar to what I showed you all on the Model Y again. It just needs to go on the headliner. There's some screws that you need to attach, and I'm going to link the Teststudio's install guide. They did a pretty good job showing that, so I'm just going to link that install guide. Wiring is super simple. It's just tedious to route it. So the first thing we're gonna do is, you see this connector here? We're going to create a Y connector using this port in the back. So if you look at it, we've got a multiple accessories connected there, and all we are gonna do is take this plug here. So we're going to bypass it right here. So we're going to just remove, pinch in the middle tab, and then take this out. We're going to take the new plug that came with the kit. So this is the new plug, and we're simply going to plug the male plug into this port right here. It clicks into its place. Now after you plug in the male one to the Tesla's female port, you're going to take the Tesla's male port that's coming out of the Tesla and simply connect it to the female port of this new accessory. So just connect that, then it becomes a complete circuit. You could have multiple other accessories connected here, like we have the Enhances Sexy Bun accessory connected there, and there's just a lot. Now here is where I'm not sure why they did this wiring this way, because if you have multiple of this, you're already having a hard time for the back bracket to go in. Now it's gonna be even tighter. You may not even be able to close it. So I would have probably stick with the back connection, but nevertheless, they did this, so we're gonna go with it. So the wiring is done. Now there's just one wiring left, which is the other end of this cable there, and this is now a wire routing exercise. The goal is for this tip to reach all the way top there. So that is the goal. You have so many different options. One is to just route it through the side here. You can pinch and open some of the side panels, take it all the way through there, and then through the bottom slit over there, open it, take it from the side, and then go all the way up, reach there. Another option is just going from the passenger side as well. And then the third option is just hooking that up, taking this, and then routing it underneath the seat. There is a slit on the carpet. Route it all the way through here. Take it out from that slit that you see. There's a little cutout in the carpet. Take it out from there, and then you take through the panel. This panel just opens up really easily. You take it all the way through here. There is an airbag here, so be careful. And then route that, and then take it out from there. So you have multiple options to do that. We have shown in some of the other videos, but it's up to you. It's a wire routing task. There's nothing fancy about this. Our goal is to just take this plug and reach over there. So as I said, there's multiple ways to bring this in to the front, and then you can just kind of pinch it through here, and you can take the pry tool that they sent and actually prop this out. If you look at it here, you can easily prop this, and you can entirely remove this panel or just slide the wire in here and keep bringing it all the way through here, and then go from this gap. There's a gap that you can insert the wire through and bring it all the way here. Now once you get to that location, you can remove this side panel. You can also take out this weather stripping and then just route the wire up. There is an airbag, so be careful with that wire coming out of their top. And we closed off everything else, so we're good to go. Now let's install the sunshade. So after you route that wire all the way to the top, you are going to get this one wire that is on the front windshield over there on the very top. And what you're gonna do with that is you're just going to bring that wire, this one, in, and then plug it on the top portion of this one, that motor controller that you have in the front. So it goes on the top, it removes pretty easily. You just have to press on the middle tab and then pull it out. So this is what the connection looks like. You're just going to come over here and plug it in. It has a 3-hole connection here, and you just plug that in. Now that leaves you with just the rear connection, and for the rear connection, you're going to get the extension cable that they sent, and you're going to plug it into this top hole here on the right side that I have it shown, and then you're going to take that wire all the way to the rear unit and then plug it in here. So that is how the wiring goes, is just take the cable from the front and then plug it into the rear. And how you are going to do that is actually pass the cable from the back to the front through that bin that you see on a Model 3. So this is what the process looks like for that. I'm going to show you manufacturer's video on how they did the install. The 2 flat brackets without corners and install them on the 2 rear corner of the front sunroof. Front sunroof is the one that has buttons in it. Move to the rear seat and fish the motor extension cable from the back to the front, and you can use a pry tool to prop open the central headliner. You can hide the wiring on the right side of the rear headliner and leave the plug somewhere in the middle. Route the front part of the extension cable to the very front where we routed the bottom cable to. Now with gloves on, position the front sunshade with bottom facing down and front, and then the rear bracket we installed earlier towards the back and kind of angle it. You can then simply slide the rear brackets into the headliner piece on both sides. Then install the 2 plugs to the motor controller, one on each side. Lift the sunshade and let it rest on the visors. insert a pry tool in the front and prop open the front headliner. Then using the other pry tool, slide that plastic bracket to the forward position. Do this on both sides. Angle the rear sunshade with wired end on the same side as the motor extension cable from earlier. Lift the sunshade and insert one end into the headliner piece. Insert the right angle bracket into the side headliner piece with the long one in the front, and then the short one is going to go in the back. Align the holes with the sunshade frame and the new bracket and insert the screw. There are 2 screws. Follow the same step for the rear support, and you can just use the short angle bracket here. Again, align the holes and install the screws. Repeat this step on the other side. It's the exact same process. At the end, this is what the sunshade look like fully installed on a Model 3. So here is the physical button. You can of course use the physical button. This one is for the front and this one is for the rear sunroof shade. And how this operates is if you press and hold this front one, the front starts closing, and you let go, it will close. But then if you press it again, it stops on its track. Now if you were to press this again, just a single press, it will actually go back. If you look at it, press it again, it stops. For you to continue to close it, you have to press and hold. So if you press and hold, it closes. If you let go, it keeps closing. If you press once, it will stop. But to continue closing, you have to press and hold. And then it just closes. Now typically, that is done by, if you just have one panel, that is just done by one remote front and back. But because you have 2 panels, there's the rear one and the front one, and to independently control that, so pressing and holding is to close, just single pressing is to open for both of them. Now that was the front one. Now let me show you how this does with the rear one. So for the rear one, it is exactly the same process, but you are gonna be tackling this rear sunroof shade button here. So press and hold, the rear one closes, let go, nothing happens. If you press once, it will stop. Again, to continue, you gotta press and hold. It closes, press it, it stops, and then to open the sunshade, you just have to press once, and then it goes back and open. But at the same time, you can run this independently, but also at the same time in parallel. So this is how this works. Those motors are independent motors. One button is controlling the front, the other button is controlling the rear. So for the voice assistant, the wake-up word is "Hi Amy," and it will allow you to use your voice to open and close the sunshade. So this is how it goes. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the front sunshade.
Okay.
And you see that it starts opening. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Close the rear sunshade.
Okay.
And simultaneously, you can independently control those, and you see the results there. It doesn't have any ambient light or anything, so that's about it. There's no front ambient light or anything. Let me see what it does if I just call that. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Turn on the ambient light.
Okay.
It has the same setting as the Model Y, where the Model Y would have ambient light, but this one does not have ambient light, so you can't control that. So the voice assistant is, that's it, that's all it does. So if you just want to open or close independently the rear, that's what you do. So, "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the rear sunshade.
Okay.
"Hi Amy."
I am here.
Close the front sunshade.
Okay.
Now let me see if it understands double command. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the front sunroof shade and close the rear sunroof shade. Nope, it doesn't. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Close the rear sunroof shade.
Okay.
So it needs to be one at a time. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the rear sunroof shade.
Okay.
So midway through, you can do that, and it opens. Now let me see if it understands both. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Close the sunroof shade.
Okay.
So if you say that, both of those will close if you don't specify which one, which is pretty cool if you just want the entire thing to be covered. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the sunroof shade.
Okay.
So if you open it both, it does that. "Hi Amy."
I am here.
Open the sunroof.
Okay.
Please stop.
Okay.
So if you just want to stop it on the track, that's what you say, and it stops. "Open the sunroof.
Okay.
Please stop."
Okay.
So it just stops. "Close the sunroof." Please stop.
Okay.
So it stops like that. Close the sunroof.
Okay.
Please stop.
Okay.
So it stops it on its track when you say that. So here's my verdict about this sunroof shade. I really like that it's a motorized sunroof shade, innovation with voice control and everything, and this works. It's just as intended. We have shown you some of the temperature testing on the Model Y version. This is the exact same thing. They just have a little bit of a honeycomb pattern like some of the ones that manual ones we have reviewed in the past, but they do an excellent job. I've been using my Model Y one for quite some time now, and it has made a huge difference with the direct sunlight and all this heat wave that is going around. It definitely helps. So it does the job. It's innovative. It is, touch free. You can just use your voice to control independently the rear and the front motor, which I really like, because then you can just have the rear one closed or open and then the front one closed or open. So all of that operation, the innovation, everything that they did with this is amazing, and I really like that aspect about the sunroof shades. Now, a couple of things is that I think the voice control is a little bit slow. The motor needs to have some kind of an adjustment so that it is a little bit faster. I feel like by the time Amy closes or opens the sunroof shades, that's a long time, right? So I hope that they figure out where it is quick. And I don't want that feedback of okay, or I don't want that feedback. I just want maybe like a quick beep or something. Where in Alexa you can control that, where rather than Alexa just repeating the command or confirming, it just beeps, indicating that it is doing the command. I want that exact same thing here, where we say, "Hi, Amy." I don't want us to see. I don't want that. I just want some kind of a light or something indicating that it opened, or if it is active and it is working. I don't want none of that feedback, because it gets annoying really quickly. So I hope that they figure that out, where they turn off all of that feedback and it's just more of a smoother experience. But other than that, I think this is an excellent product. It does the job. It helps you, shields you against this extreme heat, helps your cabin stay cooler, and this is the first time I've seen a product like this on a Model 3. We have had power sunshade for Model Ys, not for Model 3. I'm glad that they figured it out. Unfortunately, I couldn't show you this being installed on my Model 3. This is not a typical video that I want to make. I always do a thorough job actually showing the product and install, but at the same time, I'm not just showing you some manufacturer's ad video. I'm actually testing this for you. It is right here. I just couldn't put it up on the roof. That's it. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you found today's video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, please leave your comments in the comment section below. Your likes, your dislikes, any questions you have, any feedback for the future iteration of this device, please let me know all of that in the comment section below. Thank you so much. Please come back again soon for another Tesla accessory video.